Hello, DDP students, and welcome to the first tutorial in our Carabiner Shuttle Pen assembly project. The purpose of this whole project is mainly revolving around reverse engineering, to take apart something, to analyze its inner workings, to see how all the different components and subassemblies work together to create a larger, more complex assembly. The Carabiner shuttle pen is a very complex mechanism with a lot of working parts. Throughout this entire project, we're going to be creating a number of sub-assemblies, which are any two or more parts that are assembled together that are inside a larger assembly. So what we're going to be working on in the first two tutorials is our first sub-assembly, which is going to be the barrel bottom, this white thing here, and the pen grip, which is the orange thing. So the barrel bottom without the pen grip looks like this, and this is what we're going to be doing in our first tutorial. So just to give you some perspective, the barrel bottom is the bottom shell casing that's going to house a lot of the other components that are in the pen. And then the pen grip is simply a rubber grip that helps you hold onto the pen better. So let's get started. We are going to start a new design here, and how we're going to start almost everything that is new is as a new component. So we're going to go under Create, New Component, and it's very important that we label everything we do. We're going to call it Barrel Bottom. In addition, if you haven't done so already, you should start a new project within Fusion and call it Carabiner Shuttle Pen Assembly. So everything can be saved in it, and we can bring everything together at the end for a full assembly. So we are going to create a sketch. We're going to use this here, which should be our top face. So the top face of our view cube should be facing us. We're going to activate our line tool. And just to show you, line is here, sketch dimension is here, and both have shortcuts. So line is L, dimension is D. I'm going to be activating those using the shortcuts from here on out. So we have our line tool, and we're going to start at the origin. We're going to make a vertical line down of indeterminate length. We're going to activate our vertical line, and over here in the sketch palette, we have construction and we have center line. We're going to choose center line. You'll recall this from our multi-view drawing section where a center line had a long dash, short dash, long dash, or a long dash, dot, long dash. We're going to continue by, I'm going to hit L to activate my line tool again, and I'm going to start from the origin point, and here I'm going to make a horizontal line of indeterminate length from the top, and from the bottom I'm going to do the same. That doesn't look like it's on the point I want. There we go, that looks better. Okay, so now we're going to add some dimensions. Okay, so I'm going to hit D to activate my dimensioning tool. It's also right here. Okay, and I'm going to go from this point to the center line. And I'm going to bring that up, and this is going to be a 0.535. Everything we do is going to be in inches. It's going to look like that. And I'm going to go from this point to the center line, and I'm going to bring that down. This is going to be a 0.19. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to set the height of both of these, of these lines, set the height. I'm going to go from this line to this line, and this is going to be a 0.563. Set that. And this is what we have so far. We're going to now go to create, and we're going to get our 3-point arc. Zoom in. I'm going to go from each of the top points here to create an arc. Now I'm going to utilize D to get my sketch dimension. I'm going to add a radius of 1.5. inches. It's going to set that. Next, I'm going to finish the sketch. Let's put it in symmetric view like this. And I'm going to activate my revolve tool, okay? So it's just gonna pick up the center line that's there. That is looking good. I'm gonna set that. Okay, great. So what we're gonna be doing now is we're gonna go to construct, and we're gonna use an offset plane. And we're going to set it from the back face of this. And we want a distance between the offset plane and the back of the face. And the distance is going to be a fraction. It's going to be 13/16, like that. And we're just going to set that. So to zoom out, this is what it's looking like. We're going to create a sketch on the back face of this right here. We're going to activate our center diameter circle. And from the origin, we're going to set a 0.46. Let me just make sure I have this right. 0.465. That is looking great. We're going to finish the sketch. And what we want to do is we want to create a new sketch. And this new sketch is going to be on the inside of the work plane. Okay, so I'm going to activate that. And we should be facing the front now. So we're going to activate our center diameter circle. And from the origin, we're going to drag another one. This one is going to be 0.560. We're going to set that. We're going to finish our sketch. And this is what it's looking like so far. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're now going to activate our loft function. We're going to select the inner circle right here and this work plane. And that's going to create the next body right here. Great. So we're now going to continue on. We're going to create a new sketch from this face. Great. We're going to do a circle from the origin. I'm going to do a 0.57. All right. And we are going to finish the sketch. And we're going to extrude. Now, what we need to do is we need to zoom way in because there's actually two faces here. Okay, and we want to activate both of those faces. Okay, so both of those are activated. We're going to set the extrude distance to 0.075. That's looking good. Okay, we're going to create a new sketch on the back side here. Okay, we're going to do a circle from the origin. This one is going to be 0.560. Okay. We're going to finish the sketch. We're going to now extrude this. And the distance is going to be 0.375. Right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to utilize our shell function. So we're going to choose the back face and also our front face right here. And we're going to set this to 0.035. Okay. Now we're going to add threading to this back part. Just give that some distance. All right. Threading is right here. Activate the back part. And we're just going to put in some of these functions here. So what we're looking at here, okay, so we do want a 0.5625. This is correct. This is correct. We want it fully modeled. We want 9/16 20. Instead of 3A, we want 2A. and we can leave right hand. We're gonna hit OK, and this is what we have so far. So I'm gonna go back to our component. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna choose physical material. And what we're looking for, we're gonna close up metal. We're gonna go to plastic, and we're looking for just regular plastic. I'm gonna go through here. Here we go, plastic. We're gonna set that there. We're gonna hit enter and close that out. We're gonna right click on our component. We're gonna go to appearance this time. We're gonna use paint, glossy. Okay, let's find white. Here we go, white, add that, close it. I'm gonna make sure our level assembly, okay, this is what we have so far. We're going to save this. Okay, we're gonna call it barrel bottom. And I've already created a location for it, a new project, so you should as well. And yeah, hit save. And that's all there is to it. So this is the end of tutorial number 1 of our first subassembly. We're going to be making a pen grip that's going to go over it in the next one. See you there.